Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming today, as we're back with Mystical Mishaps, session number 71 this evening, which is crazy to think about that we've been playing that long. We've missed you over the break, though, but the break was nice to kind of get some projects done, think about things, go on some trips, all the fun stuff that we had to do. So, we missed you guys, though. Thanks for joining us if you joined us for the fun Mario Party Kart or Nancy Drew streams. Those are good times. But we are back tonight to get back into our story and see where we're going to go from here. And it's always a toss-up. So let's find out. But we're going to go over the characters again once more, and then we'll jump into the session. So, Rachel, take it away.
Wow, I haven't done an intro in a while.
Welcome back.
How do I do it? Okay. Hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find all of my art over on Instagram at Pip400art. I also stream on this channel here on Mondays at 3:30 CST. So I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. We were like painting all weekend, so maybe I'll be like really tired. But I don't know. I miss you guys. I want to stream. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then for this game, I play Eleonora. She is a ASMR warlock. I almost said NPC for some reason. I don't know why. She's not an NPC. She's PC because I'm playing her, and I'm not the DM. She's a ghost now, like a spirit. So that's very unfun for her. And you know, just gotta make sure I don't die.
Maybe you're foreshadowing. Maybe she will be an NPC.
No, she just won't exist. Unless Mark decides to do something, I guess, scary. You're right. You never know. I shouldn't just make decisive statements like that. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So I'm done.
Good job, Rach. Way to get back
Thank
into
you.
doing your intro. Good work.
Thanks. This is meandering as usual, I'm sure.
We're going to pass it on to our second player tonight, which is Ellie.
I also forgot to do intros. Let's see. I am Kelly. I play Red Knot Lover 45. I'm just kidding. I play Winnie. The
Yes.
kids are acting mom. Kids are saying stuff. No, although who knows? Maybe she would love Red Knot. They like birds. She likes birds. I don't know. And yeah. What level am I? 6? Yes, I'm level 6. It feels like I thought I was level 5 for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. And yeah.
You can go back to 5 if you
hope
want
I remember. No, I don't want to. 7 instead. At least let me go up, not down. But yeah, yeah, that's all. I have nothing else. Hopefully I remember how to play because I feel rusty already.
I feel like there'll be a little bit of rust coming off tonight. It's just how it happens. So see what happens with that. But our third player tonight, we have Ashley.
Hello, I'm Ashley. I also make art. We're almost to October, which is my favorite art month of the year. So if you want to see some skulls, I'm going to have a lot of those on my Instagram. Let's see. I'm playing Euphemia. She's a human druid. She's had a pretty crazy last few days, and I honestly don't know what she's in for at the moment. I have no idea. I listened to the end of last session, was like, really no clue. we could go down here, so I'm very curious to see what happens.
Yeah, there was a lot of me listening to the end of the session too and remembering where everything was. So. But our fourth and final player, and thank you for 45 months as well, we got Mike.
Hello, everybody. My name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice, here on all of the socials, as well as the tavern. Still on a bit of a hiatus from streaming, but who knows what the end of the year will bring for that. We're kind of jumping back into different games, so super excited to at least be playing. I play Davril, who is a former cult member, artificer, blade singer, wizard wannabe, who has a complicated dating life and also cult life, who's lost his family, doesn't know who he is, and also lost his memory. So yeah, it's a fun time to find out who he is all together. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have announcements, so
All
short,
right.
sweet, simple.
There we go. We do share a Discord with Bardic Dice that you can go join called The Tavern, and you can pop in there and chat during the session. There is a Mystical Mishaps channel that you can post gifs in of the things going on, try to make people laugh. It's a really good time. I always like going back through them and looking at them after the session, or potentially during the session, and just like possibly breaking. So that's the challenge. Break a player or me. That'd be awesome. So you can head out there. I'm Mark, the Dungeon Master, and yeah, I run things, try to remember how to do things, that's how it is. But just a heads up, we do have something coming back that's been gone for a while, but it's returning next month as well with the spooky season. The Sepulchre will be returning. Starting October 12th will be the first team. There'll be 4 teams this year. So October 12th, October 18th, October 20th, and October 25th, all from 7 to 10 p.m. will be the time. And there's a new format for how we're doing things. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good time.
I think I'm going to be undefeated, is all I'm going to say.
We'll see.
That's my goal.
Speaking of Sepulchre, that is a channel point involved thing as well as this session, this campaign. So I'm gonna do a prediction at the break, and I'm gonna throw a bunch of channel points into the Will I Roll 20 after the break. And if it's a yes, then that would be sad for anybody who voted no. And if it's a no, hopefully everyone voted for that. I'm gonna throw 10,000 channel points into the mix on yes to try to make it so that people can get channel points in preparation for the Sepulchre and even these sessions if they would like to use them. So you can look forward to the break where we will be running that prediction and risk it all with your channel points at that point. But I think that is all I have for announcements tonight. So we can go ahead and run our intro and get back into headspace to play some Mystical Mishaps. All right, we're back, friends, and ready to begin our session this evening. We're going to kick this off with our recap. So our party had been in the forest, the Odrar forest, and it was a miserable time all around. Eleanor died. It was a whole horrible mess of things. So they wanted to get out of there as fast as possible. They were banished, and they left as soon as they could. The forest even seemed to allow them to leave very easily, and they were all thankful for that. But they had to carry Eleanor's body. She's back as a spirit now, as they had summoned her back, and Dav gave up his memories of her. It's a whole thing.
I don't know what you're
Exactly. Dav has no idea what's going on. So,
I had a great time in the forest.
they traveled for a few days, and eventually they do make it out of the forest. They are free of it. They were warned never to come back, and then they travel from where they exited a little ways, about a day more, to the small little town of Rose Pond, where they met the new favorite NPC, I guess, named Dave, who is a fisherman, and they were prepping to meet with the mayor, but quickly before they get the opportunity to meet with the mayor, they go to the local temple. They inquire about resurrection and are told it don't work. Resurrection does not work. So that seems to be a bit of a problem. And Euphemia also checks out the graveyard and sees the grave of the young girl who had died in a similar manner to her sister 31 years prior. But they contacted Edison, and he ended up teleporting to Rose Pond, where Euphemia had this feeling of some rushing attempt in her mind as she's felt before, but she was able to hold it back this time with a solid wisdom save. So that is where we are picking up tonight's session, as you guys see the good old man Edison show up. He just kind of looks around and kind of nods in greeting to all of you as he sees you all in various places around.
Is Winnie is with Euphemia, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching to make sure nothing happened.
Dav and Eleanor and Eleanor's body are hanging out
We get a
on the
burn.
temple, I think, yeah.
But yeah, he just kind of approaches. I guess you were closer, Eleonora and Dav, because you're kind of in the front of the temple, and that's where you entered. So he'll walk over your direction. Good evening.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Euphemia yet?
Yes.
Did you make eye contact?
Yes.
Okay, good. Cool. She's not attacking, right?
Does not seem so.
I think things are under control for the moment. It's lovely to see you, Edison.
Good to see you as well. Are you two coming over, or are you staying in the graveyard?
Yeah,
I'll just follow what Euphemia's doing.
I would have. I told Winnie that things were good, and then I'm just gonna scoop up all the my book and stuff that I had out, and we'll come over.
Okay. So, you approach, and he greets you as well, Euphemia. Good evening, you as well, Winnie. Are you all doing all right? You're all very
We
quiet.
made it here.
It's been a crazy few days, but yeah.
Yes, you were in the forest, right? Good to see you were able to get out.
Yeah, luckily.
Yes, it was interesting to say the least. Some sort of bargain was made that the forest parted first to leave quickly. More quickly than if we would have tried to leave ourselves of our own devices.
Well, would you like to talk somewhere?
That would probably be wise, yes.
Remind me, we have Eleanor's body with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is she covered? Or can you see that it's Eleanor?
No, we have.
Okay.
I would
told him,
feel like
didn't
it would freak people out.
Yeah,
So
You told him, didn't you? Like Eleanor did?
I did, and he
Yeah.
was like, "What?" So we will probably have to explain some things. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, he definitely has taken note of the body as well. He's not talking a ton right now out in the open, though.
Right.
Does like a little like wave with the hand and then puts it back.
With what hand?
The dead body, just kind of like waves and then.
Oh, like he waves to the body, or he like
No.
makes the hand wave?
Yeah, like making the hand wave to Edison. And just like.
Eleanor like glares at him so much.
And puts it back and makes sure everything's nice and tidy. And puts it over his shoulder. All right, yeah, let's go find a place to talk.
All right.
Most like, inappropriate. Is the temple? Is there places that maybe we could talk, or does it seem like there's a better place as we were kind of walking around?
Well, you guys kind of went directly here, so you didn't see a lot on your way in. It was mostly, I think, housing that you guys would have passed. You saw the pond, I believe, as you were walking through. And it's not terribly big, so if you kind of look out to the northeast of where you are right now, you do notice that it looks like it's more of the like market in the main downtown-ish area of Rose Pond is up that direction. Like the main road would go up that way. You also reminded you to talk about the mayor meeting you here as well.
Oh yes, that's true. I know that the mayor was probably interested in hearing what went on in the Odra forest, considering no one leaves alive. So, she's meeting us here at some point. I don't know when. So we could ask the cleric here if we could use a room or something, but unless you had something else in mind.
I mean, we can all just talk over here in the graveyard. It seems pretty quiet.
That's all right with me.
So, kind of enter in a little bit. There's some benches you can find to sit down on.
Mark, did you turn on redeems?
No, I gotta do that. Let me do that real quick. See, rusty.
I got like 3 messages like, are redeems on? It's okay.
Rusty
Also,
times.
multiple messages in chat saying they like your mustache, and also Greg loves your mustache.
Oh, thank you, everybody. You're all so kind. All right, let's get those redeems going.
They've all been waiting.
Everyone's been waiting.
Just immediately. Thanks, guys.
You're the best.
Oh, man.
I need to go.
Let's see. Ashley, Rachel, Mike, and Kelly all get your advantage die. Turn
Yay.
those on. Everyone was ready. Look at them go.
It's Bruce Wayne.
And we have a chat blessing. Let's do that real quick. Blessing goes to Rachel.
Thanks.
And then we gotta raise mishap level. Let's do it. All right. So you all sit down. He just kind of looks to all of you. So, what do you have to tell me?
Well, we had contemplated coming back here, to this timeline, purely to speak with you, especially into further things, if we could, especially considering what Euphemia found out about what that rose that we told you about.
Yes, the black rose, right?
Yes. Did you have anything else you needed to tell him about that whole encounter, Euphemia? Our conversations were brief. I didn't want to...
I don't think I don't think so. I had wondered if maybe the mines were a good place to start looking. But I'm hopeful Watchlight might have more resources to seek that out than to at least get a lead on where we could start.
So I did do some digging. There are rumors that it has been seen in the Mountains of Plenty at times. People have gone into various chambers underground and found them growing as they were there, but unfortunately once light hits them, that is when the magic fades.
Yeah.
They are quite difficult to harvest.
Yeah. Considering Ram said he didn't even know if they grew here at all, that is more promising than I had hoped.
Well, it's odd from what I read about them. They grow points of pure darkness. They do not have seeds that are something you can cultivate. They are from another world, it seems, where they come through at points of pure darkness and grow from there.
I've heard of anything like this before, like in any of my plant studies or anything.
You could roll nature if you'd like.
Or me, like in my classes and stuff. Have I heard about this?
There'd be a nature roll for you, or history for you, I think, if you want to.
Okay, sure. History.
18.
Dirty 20.
Neither of you have heard of this before.
Would there be any
Crazy.
relation to like any religious gods or anything that this might be attributed to?
You can roll religion.
Yeah, 11.
Never heard of it.
Nothing.
Yeah, this is all new information to you.
Did your research tell you of any theories on what world that it's connected to?
The thought is likely related to the dream plane, either nightmares or the dream side. But we're not certain.
Interesting.
Do you know if anyone has ever successfully harvested one here, or has it always been?
They are quite rare from what I've heard. I don't know if anybody has successfully harvested one. If someone has, I don't know that they'd want to tell, but it would likely be someone who could navigate in the dark, who would be successful in doing so.
Right.
When you were looking into it, did you find any proof that this is even a property that does what Ram claims?
Well, they're so rare, I don't know much study has been done to them.
Oh, interesting.
This is, again, sort of a plant of legend. But perhaps it may be what you were looking for. This is what your friend has said. Give assistance.
Have you ever heard of spells that are a bit typical being enhanced by something like that?
Anybody with Arcana can roll here if you'd like to.
I don't think I have.
If you have Arcana, you can roll. But
15.
22.
so Edison will essentially say, just like, I think there's some things that are, various forms of magic. Dav, you would have an idea that there is like the magic that you can perform as a wizard, an artificer. There's the magic that like sorcerers and warlocks can perform, and there are other magics that other people can perform, but there's some that go kind of beyond even what most people can even learn and master. So it's almost like different creatures or different beings from other planes may have other access to certain types of magic just because of how they're fundamentally put together. And it all can kind of depend on who you are, your bloodline, your all different things. So it is not outside of the realm of possibility that magics could exist that you could never learn just because of who you are.
Yeah, I'll kind of reiterate that, and kind of the extra planar magics all depend on the interactions with who you are and what you use. So if you're saying it's not from here, it could be a magic that we can't even duplicate easily without the item itself.
Exactly.
Oh. Interesting.
Kind of a ritualistic thing almost. It's the component.
So
It's like how
Go ahead.
various spells require certain components. Same type of thing. So
From what we've researched on the curse in general, it would make sense that it would require something to this degree in order to neutralize it.
there is a lot
That's very
lining up
true.
with the dream realms. That's for certain.
more and more, I think, all the time.
I mean, it makes sense if a curse is from the nightmare realm, then why not a cure be from the dream world, right?
Perhaps.
At least something that can help defend against it.
Or even a cure from the night, like something from the nightmare realm. A nightmare realm has to help break a curse. Yeah, so it could be from either, I guess.
What I'm not sure is if we happen to ever find it, if the focus should be on Euphemia herself, because it seems like there's two separate things going on. We have the curse that takes, if it is a curse, even taking over Euphemia on occasion, and we also have the markings.
When you asked your friend, did he indicate which one that would help with?
We were only speaking about the attachment on me that has attacked
Oh.
you.
So it would be that one, and that would probably be the most important one, I would think.
And it could even be a way that they're. Maybe it's a way they're tracking us. Maybe, I don't know. Could be.
That is something I've considered, yeah.
Like they wouldn't be able to further our curse if we didn't have that one.
Speaking of which, Euphemia, you feel this kind of like heaviness in the air. Even though you made your wisdom save, you still sense like this heaviness upon
Yeah.
you.
That makes sense.
So you're trying to say that Euphemia would be the source of, like, almost a component herself to be cursing us?
You didn't have nightmares like this before you were around me. None of you.
Not a component, maybe like a conduit or something, like a lightning rod, maybe, where it's like it could go through her into. I mean, because I think if they have more power over someone, it might be that they can like do things through that person or like have more of a connection. I don't know. I'm just making things up, but just
That
thought.
actually makes a lot of sense.
So not that they're doing it through her, but you know what I mean. Like it's not her doing it. It's just
Mike, you gotta bless.
I don't know.
Blessings upon you as well.
So that was the thought, at least, is if it seems to be affecting so much, perhaps the first step before we deal with anything is to make sure that she's all right.
can't hurt all of you if they're standing across the way from us and we're trying to fight them.
Do you still feel like they could potentially overtake you?
It tried again. I stopped it this time. I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk it.
I'll let you know that I am willing to go and start hunting these hags with you right now, as you are, if you feel able. But if you need to take care of whatever is happening to you first, and get this black rose, I understand.
Thank you. I don't think I am ready unless we make some other preparations. And it looks over
And
at
like-
Eleonora.
I was gonna, she's like just kind of like looking at Eleanor like and come glancing at the body, like trying to not even trying to be like not meaning to be obvious, but like
I don't wave anything.
good.
He's
He
tempted
has
to move
already
it. He
learned.
doesn't do
You
it.
start to reach for it and you're gonna slap from someone's hand slaps it.
I was going to do it.
We've already lost Eleonora before, and I don't obviously like this. She's very vulnerable.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna say, by the way, we were sort of said to keep this a secret, but have you heard of resurrections not working here? Has Watchlight heard of that?
I have not heard that, but I also have been pretty focused on my mission, and I'm not briefed on everything, especially with Divine.
Just someone from the temple said that they don't work apparently, and they didn't want to cause a panic among people, so that's why we're supposed to keep it. But I figured we'd tell you, probably. But
We could know.
yeah, yeah. But I just didn't know if you'd heard of that, if that was like a common knowledge among like Watchlight or other people, or if it was sort of a within the temples thing.
When I get back, I can ask some people, and maybe they can confirm or deny that.
Okay.
I would think that it would work on me if
Yeah.
we're able to do it, though. Because I'm right here.
So is that your first priority then? Find resurrection for you, Eleonora?
Sorry, I have a lit candle right here. She hops up. I'm like, shut her off. Like, do not.
Look, I
Wait.
wasn't going to move the body. I'm sorry, Winnie.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna blow
loved
this
the
out.
look on your face. It was so
I was-
funny.
Sorry, I didn't even notice her like because she's so quiet. I didn't notice her like lurking up here. So I just didn't want to catch her on fire right now. Okay, I'm gonna blow this candle out.
Oh my gosh. That would be ideal considering, I mean, I'm sure you know what happens to spirits who die.
Yes.
I'm in a extremely vulnerable state right now. And we do not have the funds, so we need to raise the funds before we can get it done.
Do you have any idea how long that would take?
I don't even know. We haven't even had the chance to look at jobs here. It depends on how much jobs pay. It's going into danger.
About the forest. Maybe the mayor would be willing to pay
Perhaps.
for it.
have you thought about a place to maybe keep your body rather than travel with it? In case you enter into a dangerous situation or return to your other place?
That's what worries me, is if I return, then what? I don't know what to do, honestly. I mean, both options could be detrimental depending on how things work.
I feel it would be unwise to try to go adventuring, raise money, carry around a body with you. It's going to slow you
I think
down.
the other
Chance to
the
lose
other
it.
issue was people we could trust. I don't know if you would be willing to supervise.
What?
I think the other issue is not. I mean, a body is tough to keep in a stranger's hand. Someone we don't know and can trust. Maybe if you would be willing to take it into Watchlight's protection.
Perhaps. But I do not have a way to keep the body fresh.
That is the other problem, is I need to have, or someone needs to have regular access so that they can preserve it. Because at this point, I think I just did it to either get yesterday, I think I did it. So that leaves for 19 days, I believe.
You did it on the
But-
29th was the last time.
What day is it today?
The
Oh, okay.
First, so 2 days ago.
Okay. So, I mean, the gentleman inside did offer for a place to leave it. It comes to that. I'm not sure how many jobs they have here. If there is something, we have a little more than halfway. So we have about 250 we would need to raise. I don't know if this town has that much, but I suppose we can look.
Like I said, I do have an orb I can sell.
I can offer to teleport us back to Heaven's Reach if need be. There are temples there, but as you know, there's risk with that powerful of magic. And if this is a necessity to keep safe, do you want to take that risk?
Have you ever had something happen directly to you because of teleportation? I think every time we've had a mishap when we've teleported with you, it's been happening as we've left to the others around us.
I have gone off course in some teleportations, and I have had minor mishaps before. So is that risk? I think we felt the fire from the previous time I teleported with you. But it's up to you. Feel like it's worth the risk or not?
I mean, we may have to see how much the town has to offer. Because if there's no jobs, we might have to take the risk.
Right. Yeah. It might be necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I appreciate the offer, though. I know we do have someone that can give us jobs when we're in Heaven's Reach.
It sounded like she might have some connections for us.
Yes.
But as you guys are talking to, you start to see this woman approaching. She looks to be maybe like mid-30s, human, and she starts walking up. She's dressed in nicer clothing, some brown hair, and she looks like she's kind of looking around.
I think that's the mayor, baby.
I can go talk to her if you. I don't know what you would like to do for a moment, Edison. If
She can come here, it's fine. I do not mind her knowing I'm here.
Sure. So I'll kind of like wave the mayor down.
She'll
She'll
see you
like,
and start walking in your direction. Good evening. I am Ramona McRodden.
Nice to meet you. My name is Eleanor. I put up my hand.
Hello, shake your hand.
Devril. Pleasure.
Hello. Nice to meet you both as well, too. Evie.
I think just see if he would say something
I
first.
thought I'm sorry. I thought we were staying back. Or was Edison just staying back? I thought you were just going forward. I was confused as to what was going on.
I offered, and then Edison's like, I don't care if she knows, so we waved.
I brought the mayor.
So- all of us.
well, I thought because you were like, oh, I'll just go. I was like, oh, are we even? Or it's okay. Sorry. Okay, I'll hold up my hand. Like, Winnie, hi.
Edison will introduce himself as well. He'll mention he's from the Watchlight. Oh, wonderful. Well, welcome. So I was informed you were looking for me?
Yes. Well,
Meet in the graveyard. That's an interesting place.
yeah. Well, we wanted to inform you. We just pumped a drop.
You're from the forest. Yes. I was told. That's a bit unheard of, but that's fortunate you're here. That's good. I'm glad you're alive.
Thank you.
What's her like vibe? Does she think she believes us? What's her like? Can I do a vibe check?
Sure. You can roll a vibe check.
Yeah, can I also?
We totally just
15.
faked it.
Dab smirking
For
at the
attention.
comments of being alive.
I know. Yeah, thanks.
Well,
Mostly.
12.
15.
12, 15. She seems skeptical of you guys.
Can't imagine.
So bless two. That goes to Mike up. That goes to the miss up level. Look at that.
oh.
Ear.
Blessings as well to you.
Well, yes, good you're alive from the forest. Yes.
I did. Well, some of the townsfolk mentioned that you might be interested in knowing anything you can about what.
Sure. What do you have to tell me about the forest?
I know. Oh man. Eleanor will say, I would be glad to offer the information. If you find it helpful, I don't know if you would consider paying a sort of finder's fee for that information. We are monster hunters. We're hoping actually to do some work around town.
If you need anything.
Eleanor, please give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
I was like, don't
Do you have a
say anything,
reroll?
Dab, don't say anything, Dab.
Yeah. Shut up, Deb. Shut up. I'll use my bless.
Isn't your bless? Okay.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. I got a 22.
22.
Yeah, you did.
So, She just kind of smiles to you. Do you have proof to show you're credible?
It depends on what you would count as proof.
You have to understand, anybody could walk in and say, I will give you information
Of
for
course.
money. How do I know that what you're saying is
Of course.
true?
Well, I don't know if this counts as proof, but I did die in the forest. If you look at that body, it is me.
And we met some creatures who helped bring her spirit back. And they like rule the
She's-
forest, I think. They're like element creatures.
She's looking at the body, looking up to you, Eleanor, looking to Edison, looking over the rest of you, stopping on Dav's eye for a moment, looking down. Just looking like she's taking in a lot of information right now.
I was
We're a
gonna
weird
say,
bunch, I'll say that.
during this, what is Edison's demeanor as Eleanor is explaining all of this? Because I'm very curious.
There is a moment as she like looks to him, like he gives like a nod of confirmation type of thing.
Thanks,
But
Edison.
I figured you'd lend us some credibility, but
Even just like seeing Eleanor be like, "We'll give you information for," like I'm just curious what his,
Take
you
on
know.
that.
oh yes, you can
Yeah.
roll insight for that if you'd like to.
Thank you. That's what I wanted.
can I too? Sorry, I think we watching everyone.
Sure.
18.
No.
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 The scene of just like eyeballing everyone and just like pointing to different things. And
Yeah.
There was a moment of kind of surprise as you guys were trying to like take money for information, but it's not too drastic.
She's a girl boss. She's gonna girl boss. That's
Yeah.
what she's-
I mean,
Yeah.
this is the first time he's seen us like working, so I think Euphemia is just curious, but
Hustle. He respects her hustle. He has to.
Well, if you have valuable information, perhaps I can offer some coin.
Oops. So you, first of all, just to confirm, no one has made it out alive. What have you heard? I guess, so that I know what to compare it.
Well, I know what the forest was. Fire. I'm familiar with it. I've lived here my whole life. And quite aware of what the forest was. Then it became extremely dangerous. We had to build the wall to try to prevent anything from coming out or people going in. And we cannot enter it anymore.
People still try though.
Idiots try. People who are foolish try.
Well, okay. We didn't go in on purpose, by the way. Just put that.
It was through a bit of a transportation gap. What to put it?
We ended up in the middle of the forest, and it was not great.
Unfortunate
So-
place to have a mishap happen.
Yeah, was it good?
Well,
Unfortunate for some events, but fortunate that we might have stumbled upon the source of what has made the forest hostile.
She also kind of like looking at you, Eleonora, and just seems like, is the forest responsible for your state right now? Then if you have died,
oh, that I'm here.
yes.
A bit. Essentially, there's a tree, right? You said it's like a tree creature that seemed to. I mean, you all spoke to him.
some
Yeah,
behind
all
it.
the trees move, but there's like one like stick like guy who like he was like made of wood, kind of, and he was like seemed to be the leader, I think, of like all these kind of seasoned elemental creatures.
I see.
I'd never seen them before, so I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of good explanation for them.
They referred to him as the master.
The master?
Yeah. He was
The
really
whole-
upset that we were there in general. Oh, sorry.
Oh, just the whole woods referred to him as the master. I think
Yeah.
Euphemia even tried to do some druidic magic. And even, I mean, the trees far, far away from spoke of the master. Like, the whole woods under his
The
control.
plants.
Even the
Yeah.
smallest.
And his one desire seemed to be that he didn't want people coming into the forest. He just said that he had to basically punish people for going into the forest. And like he was going to kill us too, because he wasn't even listening to our explanation of we accidentally ended up there. He just wanted to kill us, I think. And he was upset that we were even there. I kind of look at Eleanor like, can I say the next part, kind of? Like, I don't know.
Well, there was also 4 beings,
Yeah.
seasons.
Like the season.
Oh, the Eladrin, yes. Yes.
Do you know of them?
Oh, yes, of course.
I was gonna
Were
ask
they-
Mark, can we connect that that's a Fae thing since we knew that the
I think
other
you
stuff
did
was
connect
Fae?
it was
I
Faye.
thought we did, right?
The
Okay.
Eladrin,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was just making sure we could
They're-
use that wordage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we know what they're called, Eladrin? I forgot if we figured out if they're called Eladrin or if she's telling us this for the first time.
We
Okay.
did.
Yeah, you got that?
Okay.
Were they
Yeah.
a
Them.
part of the forest before the shutter?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. Were they
Were they friendly?
nice?
Relatively, yes. I mean, they were the ones who I thought were in charge of the forest.
They seem to follow this other person, the master.
I've never heard of the Master before. I have heard of the Eladrin.
Some sort
They.
of-
You said they weren't friendly now, right? I mean, they were pretty hostile in some ways.
They seemed upset. They had different varying emotions, but they seemed to just go with whatever the master was sort of wanting. They said that it was ultimately to him, like his judgment. So they didn't seem, some of them seemed mad, but other ones didn't seem actively hostile. They just seemed like they were doing whatever the master was telling them to do.
It was more aloof in general.
Like,
Curiosity.
I think Spring seemed like fine and relatively unbothered by us, but I think maybe it was Summer who seemed really angry. So like there were some that were upset and some that weren't. I don't know. They all seemed to have differing emotions, but they didn't rule.
I think Winter and Summer definitely didn't like us.
Yeah. But Spring seemed kind of ambivalent, to be honest.
I get a blessing.
Oh, it's the Master now.
Uh-oh.
But yes, the Master seemed to be either some sort of tree spirit or made of wood in a humanoid form. So, I mean, it could have been a mishap. It could have been an otherworld entity that has taken over. But it was clear that he mastered both the Eladrin and creatures, whether they be other trees or wolves, wisps. They all worked together under his command.
I mean, there have always been trees that have been alive and creatures made of different material from the forest that have lived in that forest. So perhaps one of them has ascended in some way to become the master.
Or was like changed by the shutter or something. I don't know.
Something definitely happened with the shutter, it seems. Yes.
Did you meet the Eladrin?
Personally, no. I just know that people have gone in who spend more time in the forest. They have seen them.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, many of those people have died in their attempts to try and
Reconnect.
reconnect with the forest.
Well, again, oh, go ahead.
I have never felt a force of nature that was so inhospitable, directly antagonistic.
So my question
Natural,
is,
unnatural.
if the people who've had the best connection to the Force have not returned, how did you four come back?
That's when I'll kind of look at Eleanor and be like, kind of see if she's giving me any indication I can like say what happened, I guess.
Yeah, she's nodding.
Well, when I was when we were in the forest for a few days before they captured us, I guess the Eladrin and the Master. And there was like this little fey dragon who kept visiting me. And just sort of in a moment of desperation, because they were definitely going to kill us, because they planned on it. I sort of asked it, prayed to it, called to it, I don't know, and it came and sat on my shoulder again, and they said it was, I guess, a sort of fey creature that was a sign, and they thought that they gave me basically one, they basically were going to let us out after that, and then they also said they gave me some sort of favor, I guess, because of the creature, and so I asked them to bring Eleonora back, and they did some fey ceremony, and I don't really know what they did. I'd never really seen anything like it before, but then her spirit came back, but not her body, and then they let us out. The trees guided us out. There were creatures following
They
us.
told
They'd,
us
like,
never
wait.
to come back.
Yeah, they said they'll kill us if we come back, but it was strange.
We were escorted to the border.
Yeah, quite forcefully, but they did let us rest and things too. So they were, even the days it took to get out, they still let us out.
Interesting. It was the little blue and purple dragon?
You know it.
I've heard of them, yes. Some reside in the
What do you
forest,
know?
from I know. It's a type of creature that lives within the forest.
Well, I'd hope I could say thank you. I didn't know if it ever was seen outside the forest, but
Oh, I've not heard of it leaving the forest, but
Is it only one, then?
no, there should be more than one, unless they've
oh,
gone extinct. It does
Oh,
not seem like they
fuck.
have. You've encountered one. But I believe
Yeah,
those
you know
are
anything more?
native to the Dream Realm.
Oh,
I think
all right.
we knew it had something to do because it kept coming to me when I slept and things like that. So I figured it was something like that.
We
But
suspected.
yeah, but they apparently thought it was some sort of like signal that we were blessed or something like that, and so
A creature of the
It was
forest
good.
showing favor to you. It is interesting.
everything else was very hostile. So it was strange that that one creature did like me. I don't know.
Very much so, yeah.
And it did turn the tables. I mean, from what you three said, you were about to be executed.
Oh, they were
was-
just about to.
There was
They
no
didn't have any
room
sort of.
to convince
Didn't really
them.
care. Yeah, they didn't care what our explanations were. They just were ready to kill us. And again, they seemed to kill us out of like an anger of us even being there. It didn't seem like it was sort of like a bloodlust or something. It seemed like they were upset that, like, almost using us as like, I guess, more of a way to prove to people that they shouldn't come in here, I guess.
They
So
would not accept an apology or a mistake. There was
which
no
is why I
room.
think people probably never make it out, as if they just
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was absolute.
Well, we're very fortunate. to have survived. Do you have anything else?
Other than I think, I don't know if you've heard of the other creatures in the woods, but we saw, well, what killed me, dragon.
It's a green
Really?
dragon. I'm aware that those reside in the forest.
Yes. There was a centaur-like man,
Okay. Checks out.
Mhm.
and these like
Some
wolves
wolf
that
things.
seem to teleport around a bit.
Yes. aware of those.
So, and
Will-o-wisps.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So those were all examples of things we encountered, and just in general, I mean, I know the forest sort of shifts around, but I mean, they are true. The forest does shift around.
There was no
Seems to
navigating.
Yeah. The only
guide
reason we
you
got out
in
was 'cause
where it wants you to go.
Yeah, they just. The reason we got out was because they let us out because they made a path.
Well, sounds like mostly the forest is the same besides this master figure. But
It twisted. I mean, if you were saying you're recognizing everything, it's just it was all twisted. Was there anything dangerous, like the dragons that resided?
oh
in
yes,
there
of
or
course, you didn't
anything?
want to run into a wild
Ah.
beast and potentially risk your life
Sure.
for sure. But it is. I mean, even the trees attack now, which did not happen typically before.
Well, and it seems that even this dragon was under the control of the master if they were or we were all delivered to him after that battle and everyone either dead
Which
or
has-
Seemingly
unconscious.
so. Well,
Yeah.
it's good to be aware of. I don't think it changes the situation much. It is some information. So perhaps
I do hope it helps.
I could give you 5 gold for your information.
Did you say 5?
Yes.
Is she? Can I tell? Does she seem like she believes us? Like from her expression and stuff, she seems like she.
You can roll insight.
Also
17. Oh no, just kidding. Sorry.
21.
15. Good grief. No wait, 16. Oh my gosh, I can't count. Sorry, 16.
16 and 21.
It's not +5. It's not +2. +3. Sorry, that was where I was. Sorry. Yes.
Okay,
David,
16, 21. Alright.
Yeah.
She seems saddened a little bit, kind of by the information you've given, but that's kind of the vibe you get from her.
Yeah.
Even Dav knows it's too rude to turn down the 5 gold at this point.
Right.
Like, why don't we just keep it? And like, no, that's even ruder.
Yeah.
Every penny is helpful.
Every
at this point.
penny helps.
When
Yeah.
we're scraping together
Use
everything we
the
got, every
roll.
penny is helpful.
We're not really in a position to tone down any gold
No.
anyway.
Oh yeah.
Are
No.
you staying at the local tavern? I can have it delivered.
As far as we know, for the moment, yes. If we need to leave sooner, where could we find you?
If you leave sooner, that may be a problem on giving you your 5 gold, but
Sure.
I could have it available to be picked up when you need it. It is late in the evening right now, but
Oh yes, of course. Oh yes, I suppose we probably will stay the night. No matter what. We have some things to think about. Do you happen to know of any that might need to be done around?
besides the forest, I mean, perhaps you could help
Yeah.
out on a ship if you want to help work a ship for a little bit, but nothing Monster Hunter related besides the forest. Speaking of which, I need a name to issue the gold to for the treasurer. So who should I write down that I'm noted or distributing the gold to?
You can write down the Horde Hunters. That is our group name.
All right. So you'll be at the inn tonight.
I just glance at Edison to see if he's okay with that.
I mean, he just looks kind of like, "Oh, you're staying?" It's just kind of like there's like a look of, "Oh, okay."
How about you could leave it at the temple, and if we leave early, we know where to come back to. And if we stay, we'll grab it from the temple in the morning.
Sure. That's what you'd like.
Be much appreciated.
And she'll kind of look and look to Edison. And you're back again. Hope your investigations have gone well. And he just nods. Yes, we're working on it. He looks to you four. Mare here. She grew up with young Avis.
Oh.
She'll just look sad, nod, and kind of look off towards the grave that you two are aware of. She looks that direction. Yes, I was a young girl at the time. She was one of my friends. Very tragic.
Sorry for your loss. Yes.
Edison says these four are helping me with the investigation. Oh, wonderful. Glad to hear that. I do hope you can solve things. Be nice to have some closure if there's something odd going on.
I agree.
Fortunately, it seems like just horrible.
Remind me, do we have many details of this one that we've all talked about? Or do we not know much?
It was the first one that happened, like, in recorded history. And I'm pretty sure Edison spoke to all of us about it, that Avis was the daughter, and then the mom was, I can't read my handwriting, Mark. What is her name?
Nona. Nona.
Nona, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the father was put in prison for it, and he died in prison.
Okay.
This was the first of the occurrences that we know about that were recorded.
Hello, Raiders.
Oh, look at that.
Raiders! 33!
Look at that. Hello, Dorktails.
Rates give us money, and you just gave us some money. And
That's
I'm
so
very
kind.
I like how we offer all our information and then
Really
just by
happy to
luck we
see
get
you.
way more.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd say that
Five.
info was
We make
worth
that
33 gold.
actually.
Welcome in, everybody.
And that cool, yeah, 38. It's better for
Oh
me.
my gosh, so
So
funny.
Hi,
Hi
friends.
guys, how was your stream?
All right. But yeah, you basically know she got information.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
that basic information is what you said. Yes, it's true.
I'm sure that you've spoken of this before, but is it too sensitive of a subject if we ask you anything about it?
Kelly, you get a bless. She looks pretty sad, but she says, "Well, I was a young child at the time, but what I can remember, Avis was one of my friends, and she started to get ill, had a cough quite often. I didn't get to see her as much, and then one day I found out that her father ended up killing both Nona and Avis, and seemed to have lost his mind, saying something like that wasn't my daughter. He was taken off to prison for what he did. And he died in prison.
Fortunate.
It is.
Did you know him before he went to prison? Like the dad?
I've met him before, but yeah. He was the father of my friend. Yes, very tragic.
How long did that decline go from her being sick to her death?
From what I remember, I mean, it was a while she was sick. It wasn't just a quick thing. It's coughing, and then eventually I couldn't really see her anymore because she was so tired all the time.
Did they end up finding the murder weapon, if you remember?
Murder. You mean like what Gregory used?
Mhm.
I think he had a hatchet he used.
And it was found?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and you said the mother was. I'm sorry. How did you say she died?
Gregory killed her. It was believed that she was trying to defend Avis from him.
I see. So he was convinced his daughter was not real. So there was an altercation.
I don't know what he was thinking, but he apparently went after her with the hatchet, and Nona got in the way. Yeah, so very tragic end. Oh,
Very much. Did the father ever seem to have gained some lucidity, or how was he all those years in prison?
I mean, he was clearly destroyed about his wife dying. Felt horrible about that, but he always said that he didn't kill his daughter. I'm saying it wasn't her.
Did he ever say what happened then?
No, I mean, everyone saw her. She was dead. She's buried out in the graveyard. Was. Time has gone by now.
Okay, Euphemia, as in kind of like a question of are we going to ask permission to disturb anything, or is that necessary?
I don't know that she would want to make that call. She would refer to Edison for that. So she would just shrug at you.
Edison already had said he went here to investigate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Edison just kind of looks really somber. And thank you again for telling the story.
Yes, I appreciate it.
It is number one on my priority to get this figured out, as we suspect other things may be involved.
Hence why you can understand why helping our friend Eleanor here is such a priority, because we really do want to get back to the case as quickly as we can.
Wish you luck with that.
Thank you. I just do a quick check to see if any, like, especially Euphemia had any other questions, because
She looks distraught that we brought this up, honestly. Yeah. She's ready for this conversation to be over.
Well, thank you very much for your time. I very much appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you, Ramona, for your time. And she'll smile. Yes, I will go write up the paperwork and get the gold distributed to you as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Is it here? Is where you want it? Temple?
That should be all right.
So she turns and starts walking away.
Did she say tonight she'd have that, or? Was
She said it sounded like she wanted to try to get it tonight.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to control where the gold was going. I just figured if we end up not coming back, temple would be a good place for the 5 gold to end up.
No, I think that was probably smart.
Edison kind of like looks down towards the benches and just kind of motions with his head down. You guys look down and there's a little pouch of gold that's kind of like tucked along the side of one of the feet of the bench. Maybe that has something in it that could help you.
I'll like pick it up.
Yeah, you look inside,
I,
there's
like, count
33
it.
gold.
That's like 6
Imagine
times worth
that.
of information we gave. That's great.
Whoa, this is actually a fair amount.
Yeah.
This bumps us up to 411.
You guys
so
ever
with-
feel bad about like this complete strangers that are like out 30 gold? That are just like just walking around and be like, oh my gosh, that's my year's worth of salary of, you know, raising cattle or something.
Maybe it's a mishap and it appeared from a different plane. That's what I think.
I like that thought.
Where everyone is
Or
rich
if
and
all,
just
our gold was taken in a
changed.
mishap, maybe it's just redistributing it slowly.
Like a Robin Hood deity. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Giving it to us only when we need it.
Alright.
Wait, so with the 5 gold for the information and the gold we just found, how much do we need until we can get you resurrection?
So it would be 416 with the 5 gold. So we need 600.
Oh, I think we need 600 more. I was like,
No, we need 600 total. So
Oh,
okay.
Alright, so
Oh,
less
no.
than 200.
yes.
Gotta
Apologies.
word it right.
Okay, wait. I can't do simple math. 415 or 416? I forgot what you said.
416 once we get the 5 gold.
That's including the 33 already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Edison just looks. So do you plan on staying here for the evening?
Well, would you come back, or what is your plan, I guess?
Do you want to come with me, or do you want to stay?
I haven't used any resources today, so I'm actually pretty good.
Because I plan to head back to Heaven's Reach this evening, or it gets too late.
So, I suppose there's a few things to think about. Do we leave the body, or do we take it? It seems.
Well, if we have,
And
if we're gonna have gold here anyway, we could always just come back for it. Like, once we get enough gold, we could factor in the gold we're gonna have waiting here. The 5. But still, and then just come back for the body and then ask them to. Or we could see prices of resurrection and Heaven's Reach. Could be cheaper, could be more expensive. I don't know.
I mean, do you know what typical resurrection tend to be? Does it differ from temple?
It would probably depend on where you went. But materials is always a given.
Right.
if we leave your body here, I wouldn't expect to do that for free either. I mean, I think we should compensate them for their care.
Well, it's gonna be to get back.
That's the other thing. Also, would he be willing to constantly try and help, keep my body fresh? If he isn't, then that's also a problem.
Great, they got another bless.
Thanks.
Did you say he
Also-
offered to watch your body already?
He did.
He did. I'd have to ask him if he keep it able to be resurrected. I mean, if we've got the funds, mind taking us back here, or is that too much to ask?
Probably depends on the day,
Is-
but could be possible.
Because I think that's the biggest thing, is if it's going to be difficult, then maybe taking it with us is important.
I think either one would be fine. You can leave it here, not risk something happening to your body, or take the chance that something could happen if we teleport.
If we were to bring it to Heaven's Reach, where would we put it while we come up with the funds as well? Like, would we find another temple there? Is that your plan?
The Dominate
You could ask
Temple seems to
Yeah,
look
so we
out
could
for-
ask them. I need to go there anyway.
We do need to go there. And Heidi have a thought as well. Potentially.
I think we should take it with us just in case. I don't know. It's a more central location, I guess, but maybe not.
Do you think that it would be a risk to bring it after there have been people after us because of you, Eleonora?
I mean, that is the one thing about
We're-
going to Heaven's. There are grave robbers there that want to kill
Right.
me. The plus side is I cannot cry like this. So
But what
we
if
may be able to
someone
fly
found
under
out
the radar a bit.
that your body was there?
Oh, I see.
Concern?
I see what you're saying. Edison, did you happen to have time to look into anything about Perceiver Rock Strike?
I have not heard anything about her.
All right. I still wonder a bit if she went to heaven would help decide something as well, but that is all right.
Yes, I have not heard anything yet.
All right. Chaotic. Big raid coming.
Uh-oh, man. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. Hi, by the way.
Hello. I got y'all scared, guys.
So scary.
Holding my breath.
All right. So, if we would like, we can ask quickly, if you don't mind. Ask.
What are you saying? You're cutting out Rachel real bad.
Oh,
You're
why?
cutting out real bad. What are you?
That's weird. I was talking normal.
Yeah.
She was just saying, if he wouldn't mind waiting for in the tavern to see if.
Waiting for something in the tavern.
What?
Yes.
It did
Really
the same thing
bad.
it did with the Nancy stream, where it's like the same thing keeps cutting out for some reason. I don't know why. Just getting a mic
Why?
or something. I don't know.
We're gonna
Hold
try
on, I'm just
add
gonna-
Eleonora.
Oh,
We'll-
goodbye.
Coming back.
There she goes.
Bark, bark.
Okay, hi.
Hi, Rach.
I don't know if this is better or not.
We'll see.
Is it
Go
better?
ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Try it.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All she was trying to ask. No?
Yes.
Mike's
go.
face.
Keep going.
Oh, Mike's giving
No,
faces.
don't worry about Mike. Don't look at Mike. Look at me. What are you saying?
I won't look at Mike.
Ignore.
I'm just trying to ask if we could look at the tavern to see if there's any jobs there that seem like we could do it.
You are welcome to if you'd like to.
So,
I'm not going to stop you. I'm just leaving tonight, guaranteed.
sure.
So, oh my goodness.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh my goodness. What is going
We're
on?
just gonna sit right here and not move.
We're making money.
This is your
great.
spot right here. This part of the world.
It's the magic zone
Wow.
right here.
As literally, as you're sitting there, there's like a rumble of thunder, and then just peek, 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 all these golds start falling, like hitting you in the head, and it kind of hurts for a moment.
Oh my
And oh man, thank you so much for the raid, Lord Gosumba. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, no
Yes.
pressure. Thank you, Chaotic.
Oh, thanks, Chaotic.
So kind of you.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome in, everybody.
Raiders, also, you guys don't even know how happy we are to see you because
We're in
my
desperate
character is
path.
currently dead and we're trying to get money to resurrect her. And as we're discussing how do we get money, you guys come in with this raid and we have like a whole thing where when raids come in, we get money for however many people raided us. We just got like so much money towards the resurrection
Oh,
fund.
yes.
Thank you for funding my resurrection. I really appreciate it.
So you
guys
guys
are great.
scour around after you get hit by all this gold. 78 gold is on the ground around you from this storm of gold that just appeared out
Oh
of
my
nowhere.
goodness.
Winnie, you're gonna
Now
have
I
to
only
do
need
math over again.
106. Yeah, 106. If you guys, just so you know.
Oh my. All right.
This is
Well,
great.
now
Maybe we should talk about this more. It seems to be.
we should be standing here and discussing it.
This is the spot.
Well, now we're at 489. So, looking more hopeful prospects on
There we go. Cool.
And this is just like, are you sure you want to come back with me? I mean, you seem to be doing fine just staying here.
Is it the forest? I don't know.
I do not understand what's happening.
Thank you, Scottish Jeff.
Oh, do you get more?
What's up? Yes. Thank you for the sub. And the bits. Thank you for Xfire for the bits. My goodness, you're all so kind. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys are the best.
Well,
how
yes.
about
We should
this?
probably at least check. We should
we'll
at least
check the
check and
tavern.
see what they have. Yeah.
And we'll meet you here after we're done checking to see if there's anything worthwhile, and we'll let you know if we're coming with you or if we will stay here and earn the rest.
Okay. I can wait here and collect the gold if she returns while you're gone, if you'd like. Or...
It's like just picking it up. Thanks, Edison.
No problem.
Wow.
It's very, very sweet, Edison.
The mayor. He said. From the mayor.
Oh, from the mayor. Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
even
mean,
give each
if
piece
anything
a
else
raise.
appears while you're gone, I guess I can collect anything
Yeah.
else
I
that
was
needs to
thinking
be
yeah, but
collected.
he's
but-
like has a little.
I'm literally the cutest image in my mind though is this like Nora detective in his trench, and he's like, think, think, think. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Wake up, we have the gold.
How far is the tavern from here? Shouldn't be.
It's not super far. It's just a little bit kind of probably up from the main on the main stretch most likely, so you can go check that out if you'd like.
Sure. Well, I will
Yeah.
go. If anyone would like to come with me, they can feel free.
I'll come with you. Just make sure everyone's safe. So, cool. I'll escort you.
Thank you.
Hey, Winnie, can you bring back like a drink or something?
Like a beer to go? What do you mean?
No, I mean just like what something simple. It's fine.
Well, why don't you just come with and?
Oh, I was protecting Edison just in case, but sure, I can come if you guys want
Oh, I see.
alone time. Not that you need it. Not that I'm just saying anything, but
Why don't you go along with your
who
friends?
wants me? Okay,
Who wants me?
Who?
just send up a player if you need anything. It's same to you. I'm gonna go.
You guys start hearing this music begin to pick up in the like the main stretch. Sounds like maybe there's a party at the tavern, some hype going on. As we have a hype train now.
Wow.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness.
And because you gifted subs, was it Brungal? Twitch gave us one sub for free too as a bonus sub. Thank you so much.
Nice.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
It's
You guys are
September, yeah. So,
awesome.
my goodness. Thank you guys.
that's fun.
So kind. We have a hype train going? My goodness. What is going on? So you hear like party music begin to start playing up north where you'd expect the tavern to be.
Small town party. It's fun.
I really wanted to go. Thank you guys for inviting me.
What
Just
drink
being
are
a
you looking
good
for?
Come on.
You said you wanted something to. What were you
I
looking
was just
for?
thirsty. I was just saying, bring me a drink. I was just gonna stay there to like be,
Oh.
you know, dutiful and
I was gonna
Yes,
try and cover up a
yeah.
beer to like give you like a little to-go cup and then bring it to you.
Do you think maybe you should leave the body here and not bring it to the tavern? I can wait here with
Yes.
the rest
Please, yes.
Yeah.
You could
Bring a
protect it.
body
That'd be
into the
better.
tavern.
Helpful.
I know, I was imagining that,
Yay!
like,
It can help our rep though. Like we're monster hunter. There's a monster in here. Like,
Pass it
it's-
around,
yeah.
everybody.
the latest catch of the day.
No.
Rounds on that Eleonora.
No one has to know it's her.
All right. So, 3 of you go into the tavern
Yes.
Yeah.
or the inn.
Yes.
Let's see. There's an inn and a tavern actually. So, I think that's what the distinguishing.
Wherever we think to
In-
be, I guess probably
in-
tavern first. I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming more like community posts there type of thing.
All right.
What everyone needs.
These are the nicest raiders. How high did the hype train have to be to pay for the rent?
Mark, give us fuel for the hype train.
Oh.
They're being so sweet.
You have to give us something for that.
You have to give us something.
She decided it was worth way more. That's what it
Trying to
is.
guilt me into stuff. Oh man.
Yes,
That
they're
never
being
works.
so nice.
No.
They're love bombing you. That's
They
not good.
they are being very kind. Very kind. Thank you, everybody.
This is a very
No
exciting
pressure.
situation, yeah.
Oh man. Another bob of subs gifted out by
Oh
Razkel.
my gosh, we're at, like
man.
level 4. Guilt him.
We'll see what happens.
Right,
There's a
turn to
big
the
party
heavens
going
right
on.
Yay!
I feel like this is Mark's soul right
You guys, do you guys just never want to go on a quest again and just be given money by the chat? Like, is this how we want to play D&D for the rest of the time? Is just no quests,
For this
no
time,
more
yes.
quests?
Because
That's
we're
why-
bad.
Really hard.
The poor horde hunters are that bad at their job. They need
Yep.
the help.
We need subsidized.
Oh my
loans.
goodness.
We need the loan.
Monsters, we really needed the sponsorship.
We have a new record now too.
Yeah.
What is going?
Oh my gosh.
A new
That's-
record?
That's pretty intense right there.
Oh man.
Oh!
I think it does deserve a little something for their generosity.
Another one. Anonymous gifter giving out some. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter.
The jet.
I think we're all like
And-
just blushing a lot right now.
Oh man. Level 6. What is going? Okay.
You're breaking his brain so he can't DM.
This is great. We need this.
It's beautiful. It's what we all needed. Cute. Aww. This is so nice.
All right. Anyways, we're playing D&D. Oh man.
Yes.
Okay, so
Tavern.
I'm gonna try to push through this, but I'll try to thank everybody who's gifting subs and stuff and all the falls. Oh.
Pause.
Wait, who is this Twitch person?
It's
How
Twitch.
many-
Rachel.
It's Twitch.
What?
It's Twitch.
We added one.
What in the world?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Wait. 50 subs from
what's-
Twitch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what
Wait.
is that?
What?
40? What does that mean? I actually don't
I'm
know what's
so
happening.
confused.
We're
What?
level 10 too, so.
Yeah, we're level 10 now.
That's level 10?
What's
And
happening?
Twitch
added
came out
49?
Even
50
Twitch
subs.
wants Eleanor resurrected right now.
Even Twitch says.
What?
Someone's watching from Twitch being like, yeah, resurrect her, let's go.
This is
Take it
crazy.
out.
Power for 4 too.
It's a random bonus from Twitch, it says. Twitch is gonna
Whoa.
explode.
What is
oh
happening?
my goodness.
Crazy.
I'm so
Thanks for the
confused.
gifted sub, Twitch. Wait, if I Google Twitch gifting subs,
I mean, it's
what
like
will I get?
September thing, right? So I think they're doing that right now, but
Oh.
my
The
goodness.
last couple days of September.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like a lot of tickets.
If you could do Eleanor's, that would be
Crazy.
what- She got cloned, yeah. Oh my gosh. Guys are amazing.
What is happening? Okay, thank you so much for everybody who's doing these.
Whew.
Yeah,
You think you can DM?
I'm trying, but I keep getting interrupted. It's great interruptions. Thank you, everybody, but I'm so distracted right now.
Oh, okay. Scala
Chip did
Grimer
raise
gifted
the-
a sub, which triggered the bonus, is what happened.
Okay.
Wow.
Fun.
That's nuts.
Shiv raised the chaos level. Just putting that out there.
Perfect. That seems fitting.
We have a chat blessing I gotta get that I almost missed.
We're now to level
Kelly
11,
already
just
has.
so you know.
We're at a level 11. Okay.
Yeah. Just so you know.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Okay. Thank you.
Hot in here, or is it just-
It's very warm in here. We have raised and a lower. Let me roll both of those as well. All right. This is one of those
This
times.
party at the tavern is going to be insane when
It's
we get there.
getting pretty loud and crazy over there. As you three are leaving, right? You guys are going off?
Yes, we're leaving.
Okay.
Yes.
You three are going off, and you hear this party keep going. Euphemia, you're staying with Edison?
And the body.
And the body, yes. Okay. So you guys are both at the graveyard still, and
Mhm.
you are waiting there kind of quietly, and Edison just kind of looks over to you. You've been doing all right?
I don't know. She kind of like looks out at the graveyard, like she's trying to think about what to say.
Certainly a heaviness being here for me.
Yeah, it's hard to ignore that.
I'm sure you feel a deeper connection to it.
Even though it seems like I stopped it, I still feel it sometimes.
If I don't think that my higher-ups would allow it normally for me to go with you to help you with this Black Rose. But if I could, would you want me to come?
To the mines.
To help you. I may become more of a liability, but I cannot see in the dark. But I want to offer it, and you would like it.
I am worried that I can't protect all of you.
Does that mean no?
I don't. I don't want this curse to take any other people. It's been enough death. If you think that is worth the risk, then I would accept it. I don't know if we can do it on our own. It's it's not an easy decision to make.
I want nothing more than to break whatever's going on. Help you. Help any future people. Help give Ramona closure. Maybe it helps your mother. I don't want to sit behind my desk waiting and waiting and waiting. I want to be there to help you. Level 12, guys, what are you... Oh.
I'm impressed you've kept it together for a fair amount of this
You're doing
conversation.
great.
Tried. Okay.
Give me a second.
Just like flashing lights on my screen over here. Suddenly, this
Fucking
giant
like
scroll of
graphic.
wall moving by. Thank you again, anonymous gifter, for gifting up more subs.
Everyone's being sneaky now.
Yes.
Oh no. I think if you want to go, then I want you there. And I would be grateful for your help. I am grateful for all of your help already.
And the whole thing that's holding you back from going is your friend here.
We need her if we're going to find a Black Rose and break the curse, because she has the spell that can do it. If from what we've seen, if any of us dies, it is so unlikely there is a way back here. I would feel better knowing I had the ability to stop that at least once. I don't know if I'll be able to. You still need the components.
And what if I just help pay for the rest you need?
There it is. There's great stuff. And the whoop whoop. That's you guys. Thank you.
We were gonna have to run around and do a bunch of tasks
know.
and probably die. 'Cause
know.
we die doing dumb things a lot, so
When he says that, I'm sure she drops her head for like a second or two. And she'll look back up and I'm not in a position to turn you down. We need it. We need this. But I would be so deeply indebted to you if that's something you could do.
I mean, what good is gold if people keep suffering around you? You can pay some to help alleviate suffering. Why wouldn't you?
If I had it, I would have spent it already. Same thing.
I can't pay for the whole thing. I can contribute some to help your cause. But hopefully will be enough.
It is a small offer. Thank you.
Of course. How much gold are you short, Rach?
1,200.
$1,000. No.
Don't lie to me.
me. Okay, hold on. I need to do math.
I had 106, but I don't know if I factored in the 5. I can't remember if I did or not. But I also could be really bad at math, so.
All-time new record.
Because it was
That is-
600, right?
600, yep. So you're told.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
Jeez.
remember if I factored in the 5 gold or not, but for what I have right here, it's 111 needs to be to make it to an even 600.
Okay. See, my thought was I was going to give out as many subscribers as we had by the end of this. We're up to 126 because of like all the bombs everyone did and Twitch doing 50.
Yeah.
So he hands over 126 gold to you.
Let's go.
We even have something spare. We're rich.
So,
Oh my gosh, that's so good!
so
That's really...
yeah.
Her hands are like shaking. This is not something she expected.
We're in poverty all the time. This is great.
I know.
All right, we're gonna be back in poverty. Let's not celebrate too much, but at least we get
For
there.
like 1 second.
You take care of what you need to take
We're
care
one
of.
more Eleanor richer, so that's something.
It will hopefully help alleviate your stress and we can get to work. Helping you.
I know it is your job, but it is, like you mentioned, it is also the people affected and in my life, and I'm grateful for your kindness.
I can help ease the burden you carry. I want.
She'll like put it in her pocket, and kind of look back out at the night, I guess. Have your nightmares gotten any better? I mean, or less, I guess.
Continue. It's not every night. Many nights.
I'm sorry that
Be
you're
sorry.
caught in all of this.
I'm not caught in this. I'm choosing to be in this.
It's hard for me to watch this spiral sometimes because I spent so much time pretending it wasn't real. Feels a little justified when everything gets worse.
If you ever need anything, just let me know. Do what I can to help. You don't have to do this alone.
I don't think I can. So, I thank you for being willing.
Of course. Pulls out a cigarette, uses the lighter you guys gifted, lights it up.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. I don't think she would say anything else unless he brings up anything else at that point.
Yeah, he just kind of almost looks like he got too vulnerable with you for a moment and just is like looking off to the side. So
Trying
Yeah.
to disengage.
Smoking
I
his
feel like we both
cigarette.
walk away like from each other.
starts smoking, but with that, I think we're going to take our break there. Slightly delayed because I wanted to see how you guys did with the hype train. And my goodness, you guys did amazing with the hype. A new record,
you.
level
It's
12. Paying for the rest of Eleanor's resurrection there.
Guys, I
amazing.
you guys have no idea how stressed out I am that she's not in her body. So the fact that we have enough money to do this now,
Come back and
Crazy.
do battles
Huge.
without, with you having
oh
possibly
my
dying.
goodness.
It's crazy.
So,
Yes.
thank
yes,
you.
you guys did break the
so
DM a little
much.
bit.
You
yeah.
broke me for sure.
Yeah.
I was out of
Yeah.
commission for a lot of that.
It's not easy to do, guys.
Thank you. That's like insane. Level 12 is ridiculous for hype
Yeah,
train.
we've never
Like,
gotten that before.
That's crazy. Okay.
I train to
But-
heaven right now, like just up to.
I'm going to take a break here. We'll be back shortly. I'm going to run the poll too. If you guys want to bet channel points, I'm going to put 10,000 in on yes to try to make it so that I won't. The question is, will I roll a 20 when we come back from break? And I'm going to put 10,000 on yes. You guys can put as much as you want on whatever you want and risk it to see how I roll 20. But we'll be back
Double down with
to
you. We're making it 20,000.
beautiful. So we're gonna see if I roll a 20 to possibly give out channel points. So we're doing a prediction over the break. We'll be back shortly. So stick around, friends. Thank you again so much for all your kindness.
Yeah, thank
I
you.
need to chill and breathe for a little bit, drink some water, relax. But thank you. We'll be back real soon. See you all here shortly. Woo! We're back, everybody. Seems like there was a nice little dance party in the chat while we were on break there. Welcome back, though, and thanks for being here. We're gonna roll this because we have to choose the prediction result. Will I roll 20? Right here on my d20 roll, I rolled a 10. That is not a 20. That means it is a no. Congratulations, channel point recipients. Enjoy.
Hooray!
Beautiful.
So, we're going to pick back up now that I've had a little bit of a moment to calm down. Euphemia was talking with Edison back in the graveyard, But we're gonna pick back up with the other three as they headed in town deeper towards the tavern, where they heard music playing and it seems like a party was going on, some crazy hype. The sound maybe at like 12 out of 10 decibels, or like level of sound with how loud it was. The hype was real.
Funness of party is a 12 out of 10.
Yes,
Yeah.
12 out of 10. And Mike, don't even.
You're such a good.
So yes, you begin to head in town. You notice again, you're passing now, on the right of you now is that pond with the rose bushes all around it. Seemingly the namesake of the town. It's very beautiful, very well kept. Looks like it is, yeah, definitely a feature of this town. But you start to see the one main stretched road as the sun is definitely getting low. It's dark now with some lanterns lit along the main road. There looks like a spot where it was a market, but it's all closed up at this hour. And there also is up ahead, you see this tavern that's very lively. It's got people kind of like swinging around, dancing inside, and people out on the porch who are drinking together and having a whole great time. Very crowded for such a small town too. And then a little ways up from there, you can see an inn that's hanging with a sign that says the Stone's Throw Inn, and that is where you are.
Wow, this is lively for such a small town.
I'm so surprised, honestly.
Very hype. Wow.
Yes. Well, so let's make sure we're on our best behavior, please. But
Look at Daff.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just.
You've been
I just know
very
she,
good.
she probably didn't mean me. Probably that's all.
Am I allowed to dance?
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe just
but
don't cast a bunch of magic while in.
I know that.
Place.
I wanted to cast so
Oh.
much magic back there, and I didn't.
I'm
I
very
was gonna
proud
be like,
of you.
see, this is what we saw. This is what we saw. This is what we saw. And I was like, I can't do any of that.
Knowing us would
I'm
have
very
just all
proud.
mishaps, though. We just would have embarrassed ourselves, probably. So
That's why
it's
I
fine.
didn't cast magic, which sucks. But yeah, you know, it's a new me.
Lovely. Yes. Well, perfect. Yes. Well, we'll see what we can do, and try not to
Wizard
keep
who doesn't
Edison
cast
waiting
magic.
too long. What?
I was just saying, a wizard who doesn't cast magic, life of the party. It's great.
It's selective about when he casts magic. That's
Yes.
all.
Is wise about when he does
Selective.
it.
Mm,
The wise
yeah, then
wizard. That's
then
a
I'd be
thing.
a cleric. But, anyways. Yeah.
The
no,
wise
that's
wizard
fair.
sounds like a little parable or something, maybe.
Maybe.
No. All right. Well, let's go.
Doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, you can hear you hear like someone playing a fiddle or violin. You hear some people bang on some drums. You hear somebody who has like a horn that they're playing inside. It's just this whole party going on within this tavern. So you make your way in. It's a little bit tight as you can squeeze through the crowd, but people again are dancing, laughing around, singing along. Music's very loud. It's quite a party.
Just Eleanor's looking around. Honestly, I don't know if we happy party as we
Oh no! Your mic is cut out again.
again.
Yeah.
No, carry over the. It's really loud
you're
music.
loud.
Should I come back again? I don't know why this is happening.
You can try it, but I don't know.
It was happening with Nancy's stream too, so I don't think it. At least when I didn't know
I wonder
if it
if
was
it's
just
the
me though.
cord or
Maybe
something.
you gotta get a new cord.
Maybe. Am I good
Turn up
now?
the gain a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're fine right now.
Okay. I'll mess around with settings when
Okay.
in a scene. I don't think that we've been in that is happy. Like normally it's like
Yeah.
really like chill or sort of a party. So I think
Or
Eleanor's
looking
just sort of
depressing.
looking at it like it's not you. I mean, a party's very different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we do get a little overstimulated, kind of like looking around, like what's going on, kind of thing. But kind of trying to look for like any posters or like on like any signs or something that would like indicate
Sure.
like a job.
Give me a
here.
perception roll.
Oh, it's not terrible. 21.
21. You look around, and there is looking like a job posting board. But as you look at it, you don't really see any postings on it.
Okay.
Come on.
Wow, man. Come on, what are you doing to us, Mark?
Oh.
The worst
too bad.
DM
I mean,
in the world.
She did mention all of it might have had to do with the woods anyway, so.
As you say
We
that,
definitely can't go
Eleanor,
back there.
you get swept up with an elbow as I start joining in the dance line, and just grab your elbow and just go right into it.
You're making me dance.
Yeah, I just grab your elbow and you just whisk away from the
Oh my.
Winnie stands there very stiffly all of a sudden and just looks kind of in horror as you guys leave her by herself at this party, like,
No, you're supposed to.
and
grab
immediately
Winnie,
finds
okay?
the wall to like go back up on, like to try and sink into like the wall.
I could totally picture her doing that, like.
Oh my god, I'm overstimulated at this party. My friends just left me. This is the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
Is this like what I'm imagining is like fiddling and kind of like that what do they call it? Like almost like line dancing, but like I'm trying to think what it's called. Like almost like partner dancing, where it's like all in a
Like
group
folksy.
and, like
not
folksy
swing
sort
it,
of thing. Yeah. I don't know what to call it.
It's like on a
panic
spinning.
dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Square
Yeah.
dancing? So, square dancing is what I thought of.
I think he'll like do a couple like just a quick little spin and be like, wait, you're supposed to grab Winnie. Go get her, and just pushes you back out of the dance group.
I like I'm so confused, like she's not used to being swung around in dances. So she's looking for Winnie, and then she just like makes eye contact with you and is like, I don't know.
Go get her.
I think it is. She's kind of just in panic. I think she'll just do what she's told and shuffle over and reluctantly give like an arm or do like a little weird hook to try and like attach myself to Eleanor.
He seems like this will make him very happy, so we might as well play along for a minute or two.
Okay. I guess it's not like I know any of these people or will know them really. So.
Exactly. So I'll lead her back, and I'll say to Davril, I do not know this style of dancing. You must teach us.
Neither do
You do
I.
not look like fools.
Just grab your elbows and start copying everybody else.
Oh dear.
Yeah, can we just try copying?
Yeah.
everyone else?
Yeah,
Okay.
certainly.
I feel like Dav probably had done this like during his trip down to Heaven's Reach, where it's just like random cities. I could see him totally have been doing it.
Yeah.
I would like all three of you to do performance checks.
Oh no, I think I'm really bad at that. Hold on.
I knew that was gonna be it.
Oh, it's just I have my reroll still and I do have a blast.
It's
so-
fun because you don't use performance very much.
You do not.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, I use my blast because
Definitely
why not?
pretty
You use your bus, okay?
Unless I click on why not? I got actually not terrible. 16.
All right.
Not bad. Oh no, did you get a 1?
Oh, did you?
Go ahead.
Oh, I got a 10 total. I used my bless.
Use your bus too, okay?
I did use both because Dav's not gonna not have fun at this.
So use your advantage on your bus? Okay.
The reroll and the blast because I want to just add to it. Natural 20, so it's
Nice.
a 28.
Wow,
Nice!
she's great at dancing.
Wow!
So Dav is
What a
just
charmer!
getting into this real
When
quickly.
he doesn't talk and actually just moves, he's fine.
The charisma just flows off when he's not talking. So.
I mean,
Yeah, proficiency performance. It's
Yeah.
weird.
the blade singing dances, like you also have those steps that just like
Nice.
help
Yeah.
you like flow into this, and you just blend in perfectly with this, and people are like, yeah, like cheering for you as you're going by, Dav, and they'll look pretty happy as you're doing this. One guy even like hands you a drink just as you're going around. And Winnie, you got like your monk moves, you kind of understand a little bit of the vibe of how it is, and you're keeping up with the group. You're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Eleanor, you're kind of stumbling over a little bit and not quite keeping up with everybody, but you're doing okay. You're not like disrupting too badly. You're just kind of tripping a little bit here and there. And
It's too much. It's too quick. It's too all over the place. It's very hard to keep up with, but she's trying her best.
doing the best you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little bit of a party, so I don't know how long you guys want to stay there. But...
Not too. I'd say maybe not. After like a dance or two, I'd be like, just kind of point that, like, should we go? Go this way.
You done?
Yeah, like
Um,
I catch up and I'm like, okay, I think that's all for
The
me
music will
today.
like die down for a little bit in between songs, give you a moment to talk,
rest,
and then it picks right
yes.
back up.
Yeah. I'm ready to go whenever. This was very fun though, Daryl. I'm glad you pulled us in.
Should we ask like the, you know, person behind the counter or something just to see if they know of anything beyond the woods or no?
Sure, we can.
Okay.
So we don't even have to roleplay it, Mark, unless you want to. But we would just ask the bartender quickly if there were any jobs. And...
Yeah, they don't have anything for you besides concerns about the woods that they've heard, but otherwise, most people seem like they're pretty good, or it's not like Monster Hunter jobs. It's more like extra hands for a ship or like a fishing vessel type of a thing.
Okay.
Dav gets caught back into one more dance because, like, he said he'd owe someone a dance later, and so while you guys are at the bar, he does that, and then kind of gets tumbled out of it, and the cup in his hand, and they're heading to the front.
This place is amazing.
This is a very jolly place. It even made me feel a little like, oh, that was kind of fun.
It's kind of scary, but it was kind of fun too. Sorry.
Eleanor, as you are kind of sitting there watching Dav dance, get involved in like his last dance, and you're just waiting kind of off to the side, you hear a voice in your head that says, are you there? Just testing. Okay, let me know. And you recognize the voice to be from Hunric.
She's like, was like kind of smiling, like kind of like a mom at Dav, like as he's having fun. And then as like she gets the message in her head, she's like, Mr. Stevens, we are here. Lovely to hear from you. We have learned much. Not sure how to communicate. Shall I send you a letter?
Oh, wow, you're back. That's great. Just tell me what you can. 25 words or less. Go.
Now she looks a little stressed. She's, let's see. I gotta remember to count too. I'm gonna use both my hands because I keep doing one hand and then I don't remember what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah, Mike, you can do the hands too. You're good at that.
Yeah. Okay, so she'll say, I died here. Went to a strange place between both worlds, perhaps. Large mishap energy drawing souls inside it. Strange rock formations within a void. I think I got it all.
Void might not have worked, but maybe.
No, within is a whole word.
Oh, okay, all right.
One word.
All right, grammar.
Got it.
Wow. That sounds pretty crazy. You're dead? That's weird. Should I try somebody else? 25 words again.
No, I'm here as a spirit still. I don't think there is an afterlife as we remember it.
7 more.
Currently working on resurrecting myself.
We won.
Thank you. Thank you, Eleanor.
You hear back. So that's what happens. You die here? Well, maybe don't die here. By the way, you get any of that stuff yet?
Good advice. We were working on getting the sap before I died. Nothing yet, unfortunately.
Right.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. How many did you just do? 15?
Yeah,
It's
we have
10?
more.
I have 10
Yeah,
more.
10
Okay. Oh, you're doing a countdown. That's actually very nice. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened that was important for him to know. Also, it seems we can travel through mishap cracks. And I feel like he'd know what I mean since we told him about the back and forth.
Okay. There's no response after that.
Okay.
It just blew up.
It's because he advised don't die, and then his tower blows up. Oh no.
Well,
oh
that's
dear.
All right. Yeah, Dav is dancing. Music starts to die down shortly after that.
Okay. I'm good now.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. That's really fun. You guys don't want to dance?
I am all right, but you know, Davril, I did not expect you to look like such a graceful figure on the dance floor.
Yeah, you were really good.
Yes.
Again, sometimes it's like backhanded compliments, but I really appreciate it.
No, you cut quite a fine figure on the dance floor. You did very well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I used to do that to blow steam a little bit, you know, when I was on the road, and now with blade dancing kind of feels like it's pretty natural.
I can see that. Yes, it was training. You did not know it, apparently.
Yeah, sometimes it's like letting just everything flow the way it should without trying to force it, kind of like magic.
Very nice.
You see when he gets something out and writes that down? She like shoves it back in her pocket.
Good point.
Good
Yeah,
advice.
see, that was a good one. One cup of ale, that's all it takes sometimes.
Oh, did you want your to-go drink?
Oh, I got one right here. I'm good. Downs it.
Perfect.
Oh, so for your drink.
Just free is great.
All right, shall we go?
Yeah, man. I mean, we're just having rough luck, aren't we?
Yeah, not a lot here.
It's all right.
Nothing good happens to us, huh? It's crazy.
A lot of gold did just fall from the sky. That was pretty cool.
That I am grateful for that. Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Well, let us depart, and we'll see what we need to decide. So we'll walk back.
It's not too far of a walk, but you can hear the music kind of up and down as you go, and make your way back towards the graveyard. Before you get back, though, Ramona pops by and hands off the 5 gold to you. Bemia?
Thank you very much. Oh, oops, wrong person.
Bemia?
And me.
sorry.
Here you go. Since you're here,
Thank you.
best of
Appreciate it.
luck. And she heads out.
Thanks.
But yeah. Eventually 3 others come back. Edison's just kind of off a little ways, not too far, but close enough, but like, socially a big gap. But
Oh yeah, we would have stepped away. Yeah,
But-
How
absolutely.
is the tension?
I wanted a little
This is-
room to think
This
anyway.
is when I insight. Does it feel like they had, it didn't go well? Did it go really well? Is there chemistry?
he's just off smoking his cigarette, and if you want to roll
He's
insight, you
really
can
polite.
give a vibe
This is
check.
the-
It
Dab.
is polite
It's the few
if you're
times Dab ever
smoking
does
to
it.
step away.
Yeah,
a
it's
little
just
bit.
being nice.
Can I, wait, yeah, can I talk?
Yeah,
Say-
I want you to.
Everyone's just like,
We all know.
what's the vibes over
Uh,
here?
Natural
17.
20 down to a
Nice.
19.
Down to a
Again? Oh my
19.
gosh!
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm gonna roll so bad next battle.
I got a 17.
I used my bless because why not?
The one
What are-
insight I will ever roll.
If you want to have any sort of hiding it, do deception. If you don't care,
Hiding.
hiding any sort of emotions or anything, like if you feel like there would be. Otherwise, you could just say what you have. If you do not care, I'll let you decide.
Dab well enough, he's clearly like looking into. Like,
Yeah, I'll let you decide if you have anything you want to
Yeah.
hide as Euphemia or not.
I think I would just be trying to regain my composure, honestly.
Okay.
So if that's hiding something, I can roll for it, but
I don't think so. If you think it's something that would need it, but otherwise, I don't think so. If it's just easily on your sleeve there.
her, I mean, I don't think she usually tries to stone face her way out of anything. She's
you can tell you're flustered or no?
she's a
Who's
little
your
flustered, yeah. But
That
she's
looks
she's
fair.
also had a pretty long day, so yeah, I guess that could be anything.
So you got a, what did you get? 19?
Yeah, it was a natural 20 down to a 19.
Okay, the other two, what'd you guys get?
17.
17 too.
All right.
Ta-da!
So here's something I'm gonna do, I think, for some of these insight rolls when somebody gets something but others don't. So Mike, do not deafen. Everyone else, just deafen real quick and I'll go like this when you're good to come back. So just deafen real quick or take the headphones out or whatever. Okay.
Oh, the whispers.
So Dab, as you're approaching, you see the flusteredness, but you also notice there is like a couple glances that Edison does in Euphemia's direction, just kind of like look as he's like looking away from her. There's a couple of just like slight looks back in her direction before you guys get close. But yeah.
I felt like secrets were being told and I wasn't at the party. I
Very
hated that.
Enjoy the FOMO.
I felt like everyone was dancing and I was against the wall, scared. That's how it just felt.
Yep. Dab was the only one who rolled high enough. Because
Wow.
I got an 18 for the rolls.
Nice.
I have a 9 passive insight and I never do it. It's the
I
only
know, I'm
time.
shocked that he's the one that got it too. That's so funny.
So good. Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
He just slides into. I'm guessing we're at like a table or something like that. Was that what we're
You're
at?
outside still.
We're,
Outside.
we're out at the
There's
cemetery
benches
still.
that you're out sitting by. It's
Yeah.
it's nighttime. Like they're under the stars and everything.
Mhm.
Got the spooky nighttime graveyard vibes.
Mhm.
The body laying on the ground still covered up.
Our third wheel.
Think she can hear us?
Yeah, Edison is just sitting there smoking, kind of like looks in your directions when he hears you guys approaching.
I just go down and sit next to Euphemia, but like too close, and I just kind of wiggle a little bit, and then I poof out Micah on her shoulder, and I just sit.
Hi. How was the tavern?
Super fun.
Not fruitful.
There
Oh,
is
but fun.
quite the pod in there, but yes, no jobs, unfortunately. So, we are going to have to make a decision now about if we stay or leave and what we do with the body.
Hopefully, we didn't interrupt any parties here or anything.
I don't think you need to make a decision. Actually, it's a good thing it's dark because she's blushing right now. She pulls out the bag of gold
Did more fall from the sky?
Dang, we're staying here.
Yeah, we should probably get a big pot here and just come back for it. I don't know.
Like our new
So,
base of operations.
real quick, everybody but Ashley is deafened.
Oh. Fine, hold on. How do I deafen that? Okay.
Okay. So, Ashley, or Euphemia, as you begin to, like, pull out the money, he sort of, like, gives you a look almost like, don't tell that it was from me, type of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
All right. Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
That's all I have to say.
I mean, we just it's been we've been fortunate.
uh-oh. Just freeze on me? Oh no! What's going on? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was the
What is
craziest
that?
thing.
What happened? It
Just like-
froze for me.
I don't know what happened. Like,
Everything froze.
everyone froze for me too.
Yeah, everyone froze and we all started
Hello?
dropping off. I was like, what's
Okay.
going
I
on?
think Discord as a whole just.
Yeah, that like
Oh
glitched.
my
That was weird.
Wow.
gosh.
Everything's glitching.
Well, anyways,
That
we're
was a
back.
mishap. Yeah.
Okay. Oh jeez.
All right.
Okay,
Who's skinny?
sorry.
Who's turning into a box? Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
What was that?
I mean,
Um,
this level's at extreme right now, so we gotta lower it down.
I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
We're adding it into real life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
So sorry, I deafened and then I didn't hear anything after.
Okay. Yeah. She'll just pull the gold out and everybody's like asking where it's from and all this stuff. And she'll just kind of say, we've been fortunate and hand it to Eleonora.
Wait, did it fall?
You could say that. And she'll just hand it to Eleonora.
Can I see like can I try and again like do another vibe check and see like what are you talking about? I can suss out
mean-
what she's meaning.
You can, yeah. Would I roll?
Yeah, I mean-
guess-
Okay,
I feel like
contested rolls.
angles,
So
but-
deception
Boy.
from her.
13.
What am I doing?
You're doing
insight?
insight.
Not good.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, I got a 13 too. We keep getting the same rolls.
All right.
That's so
What a-
cute.
I got a 16 and I rolled. I have a
Mm.
negative.
Wow!
Why?
Oh my gosh.
Grr.
So you're no sense of anything suspicious about what she's saying.
Dav wouldn't insight her. Can he insight Edison again on that to see how he reacts? to that thing?
Sure, you can roll insight.
Okay.
Go for it.
I feel like this part is all of us just like looking like at each other,
I
like between
Dab's
each
just
other,
like-
like
He's just like holding his water skin and just like. But 18. Holy nuts! Anything.
So tie means no change in the effect. So you don't pick up on anything at this point.
Wouldn't it be the other way around since his based on the other insight? Since no change. Since he did have a take on him. Or are you just saying on this instance he's holding?
In
firm?
this
Okay.
contest, there's no
Yeah,
change
okay.
in the status
Cool.
because it's a tie. So
Makes sense. Okay.
Oh, well, all right. Did you count how much?
Enough.
Oh my goodness. Like, we could do this tonight?
oh my gosh. Well, that changes things.
Makes a lot.
If he's still willing, then yes, we could do it right now. We might need to get... Do you feel that tingle on the back of your neck? It's bad right now. You don't want to trigger a mishap for this.
Should blast off a few spells or something? No.
Bubble or something.
Well, might have an idea for that, potentially. I was thinking if we weren't doing anything tonight, if you guys would allow me to go off and maybe try something with my stone in relatively safety, I might be able to at least try and trigger something that can release some of the energy, but at this point I don't know how smart that is.
Problem with that is it could send us back.
We're just not sure what sends us back.
It seems like it could be related.
That's right.
But I mean, if I make it back into my body safely, we can talk about some ideas.
Yeah, do you guys want to try and manipulate it then?
I'll go cast some spells again.
Just small ones. Be careful.
Oh,
Maybe I should wait to talk to him until... Well, actually, should I talk to him first, and then we can release all the energy as we can right before... Alright. She seems like it was super thrown off and like a little flustered, like not quite as bad as when we were gonna go see Julie, and she's always way more with that, but more just like, oh my gosh, this is happening, holy crap, and she like, you know, kind of like runs. She'll like hasten up into the temple.
We should get another bless third of the night. Look at that.
Thanks!
Wow.
All right.
The blessings are protecting Eleonora.
So the door is closed, and it is locked as you kind of try to enter in at this point.
How late is it?
It's not too far after sundown, but it's dark out.
So it's not insanely rude to knock.
You can knock.
Actually. Okay, yeah, I will knock.
Okay. So you knock. About 20 seconds goes by and the door opens. And you have Geo meets you again. Good evening. Can I help you?
Yes, Geo, we may have acquired the funds now, if you would be willing.
Oh, well, you have it already?
Providence has smiled on us, it seems.
Apparently. This is all legally acquired?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, if you have everything, we can give it a try. Like I said, they don't work here, but you're alright with risking your gold on that.
I am. I feel certain that there's a good chance of this working for me. How would you advise me to be very near as you work?
I don't see any harm in that.
All right. We have, we just have a couple things to prepare, but we'll bring in the body and make sure it's all set.
Alright, I'll prepare things.
Thank you.
So he turns and goes, and he kind of like pushes the door open so it stays open to let you in, but he heads inside.
All right, it's a set, so we can try and lower this a bit.
Okay.
Bimia?
She,
Watch the body will go with her.
I'll walk out of the graveyard, just kind of into the street or whatever, and I'll just like misty step 30 feet down the street.
Okay.
Let's see if that's good enough.
We'll see. So you cast your spell. No mishap.
Again, I'll just go back.
Alright.
Yeah.
This one gets a mishap.
Okay. I was like, I could do a couple more of these.
Spell does work.
Something so weird.
And let's see what you get for your mishap. So you feel this sudden surge of healing energy that comes upon you. But I mean, you're not injured, are you? So nothing happens.
No. Huh. All right.
How
Okay.
close are we to like buildings around here? Like,
You're close to the temple, and then there's sort of some farming and housing that's kind of nearby where you are generally right now.
I just want to make sure. I'll keep on walking a little bit, so I'm not even within 30, 60 feet of a building. Just like out into the field. But I'll do false life at second level.
Okay. You do false life. As the chat keeps raising the mishap level too. Go.
Oh boy.
Mean.
You get a mishap.
Timeout. Kidding.
Spell does work. And let me roll for your mishap. Let me verify something real quick. Okay.
Temporary hit points. Wow.
So you just kind of like, as you cast that false life, you're thinking back to the dance and the performance that you did there, and just in general how well that went. People were like patting you on the back and giving you a drink, stuff like that. And you just feel kind of this like radiance almost coming from you. For the rest of the night, you get proficiency with all charisma checks.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm on super jazzing. He's just sitting there like, yep, yeah, getting all the mishap energy out. Alright.
Alright, so that goes down. Still feels kind of high and tingly though right now.
I'll
Chat
cast
keeps
another
raising.
spell while I'm way out here, Misty stepping around. I'll cast Dark Vision on myself. That's a second level.
Second level? Okay.
Yeah.
Got raiders too.
Oh, we have more raiders? Hello, Records of the Realm!
Whoa!
What a
my
lucky
God.
session we've had.
Yeah.
Look at that. The spell works. Let me roll for your mishap. So as you do that, you hear clattering to the ground around you. Again, more coins, because this is just like the bank above you is just dripping out coins, apparently. 10 gold lands around you, but now you take 6 psychic damage as your spell kind of like echoes in your head for a moment and you feel that pain. The mishap level does go down. You guys are down to medium at this point, but it's...
Want to keep on trying?
Yeah, I'm good if you are.
Or do you want me to try one more time?
I can go again.
I kind of got a combo. I've been wanting to try this before.
Okay, fine.
I do second level magic missile, and I like shoot it out, but target myself, and then raise shield to block it.
So double? Okay.
Hoping it works.
Second level magic
Oh, boy.
missile.
I can see this from where. Well, I guess
yeah, you can see
unless
me.
you're really far away.
There's no mishap on that, but then your shield blocks them, so they don't hit
Magic
you,
missile to the bot.
and no mishap happens.
Oh, well.
We got a lower mishap too.
You did. I included that in before the spell because I saw that before the spell, so it went down and then just went up 2 different spells.
Dang.
So that's why there's no
Forgot the way
mishap.
I thought it was.
Nothing?
I thought at least one of them would trigger it. I can do it again, but
Well, I mean, we need to be careful. I'm like calling, like,
what?
well, maybe a cantrips or something will make it. I mean, just be careful. We don't know what we're going to run into.
Yeah, I'll just like druidcraft a little flame.
Okay. Another spell.
Finger gun back to Eleanor to say, okay, with message.
no mishap on the Druidcraft, and it's up to high now.
Oh.
No! Ugh!
And
Wait!
we just have a raised mishap level given to
No!
Oh no! We had it, and then it.
By the way, thank you again too for the raised Record of the Realms. Really do appreciate you coming
Yeah,
in here.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sending your viewers over here. But yeah, you're up to high again.
I
dear.
cast message to Eleanor. Finger gun, just like, okay.
Okay.
There's a mishap.
Good job.
Spell works.
You got it.
And let's see what you get now. So on top of that, you were thinking about the night. You feel even more charming as like this pleasant smell starts emitting from you, almost like you're wearing some fancy cologne or something that just begins to emanate from you, and you're like, oh, I smell real good now. You get super advantage, I guess, on charisma checks, because this one would have given you advantage as well. So
Wow. In spite of being on the road for like a week. So great.
Right? Yeah, that's a new one. No one ever tells me that.
all right, you're back down to medium.
Okay.
Maybe we should just take
I
a
don't
look
know
on
if we
that one.
can.
I was gonna say I could try and cure you, but still a risk.
All right. Well,
Comfortable with it? I mean, I have
Meteors.
a lot of spells. Like,
We could definitely push it, but
I think that's about all we can do. Let's just try it.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go in.
All
In
right.
the body.
So he has a stone slab that is kind of off to the side in a room there where it looks like he prepares bodies. And you have the gold.
I'll hand him 600.
All
did
right.
you count the other 10? I would give that to you.
Yes. I'll do the math later on all of this.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
So he takes it, pulls it into his pocket, and grabs the key, and goes over to a chest, unlocks it, and there's a cloth where he has a little diamond. He starts to unwrap and closes up the cap of the chest and locks it back again, puts the key back in his pocket, and walks over as you lay the body out on the slab.
Can I like just step up to Eleanor's elbow a second and say really quietly, like, do you think we should step out with the mishap thing? Like the rest of us?
I don't know if there are more around affects it or not. If you want to try, you can.
I think at least one of us should stay in here, though, just to.
You want one of us here? Yeah.
I can't use spells, so maybe I can stay in here.
If you'd like. I am not sure. I'm not sure what is best. So I think I need to be around here anyway.
You should, yes.
So I think my presence will make it perhaps problematic anyway. So I'm not sure if that makes a difference if you're here or not. If you feel like you want. Chad.
Which already has one too, so it goes up.
Huh?
I did a blast, and you already have one, so it went up again.
Gosh.
Oh,
Raven's
yeah.
like, I know a way to mess with things.
Oh,
Can we just
please.
do, like, can we just do like a roll thing to like use cantrips until like we get it, like even if it's like a quick like this. I don't know if that's possible.
Well,
You guys have
Or
not
very-
successfully
or we should
even dropped it
try.
down low enough to even be low
yeah,
yet.
we can't.
So,
but yeah.
Although John just redeemed a lower.
yep, I already got that one before the other one.
Okay.
That was
sounds
before the
good.
bless.
Yeah, Phantom had a 1 in 5 chance.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So if you stay or go, I don't know if it matters.
I don't think it does.
Okay, just in case.
Right.
Sure you don't want me to cast more spells?
We could go cast a few more. I'm
Maybe just like 4 more and just see. 4 more
Gio's just
cantrips,
kind of standing there
see.
like, what are you guys? Am I doing this, or are you all? Are you all?
Trying to help you as much as possible.
Have you found that when you cast your spell, does it consume the diamond if a mishap happens?
Usually, yes. I
Or
mean,
if
I
the
don't get to
spell
do
fails?
the spell very often, but when a spell normally is cast, if it is cast, it takes the components.
But if the spell fails, does it take the components?
If it is cast, yes.
I see.
A lot of times our
we-
energy is well spent as well. So.
Should I get started? This is gonna take an hour. I mean, you all seem very hesitant. Do you want me to do this or not?
We have more mishaps than normal around us, so that's why I think we're a bit scared.
You can step outside if you're worried.
Sure. I guess all of us could technically.
Yeah. I guess
Do I feel like I need to be near my body at all?
You have no idea.
Eleanor, why don't you stay? We'll leave.
Yeah, we can leave.
stay.
I'm gonna.
If you want, I can go cast a few more cantrips or something.
Yeah,
I think it would help.
let's try a little something.
So us 3 will leave.
We just wait
I'll
for
be
Eleanor's
outside
last approval
immediately.
before we cast any more
Yeah.
magic. Or do you want to keep it as is?
I feel like every time we've been casting, it doesn't lower it.
We've gotten lower to medium twice now.
Yeah.
From
Is there a better chance for it to lower? The more we do it, like Mark, when will you roll the casting check?
When
Will you?
I mean,
Because it's an hour, so
yeah. So, are you guys just gonna cast spells for an hour? Like, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but
I'm just trying to figure out how will we time it so that it will be at the lowest. Like, if he's preparing for an hour
Mhm.
and you make the roll beforehand, like, could they be outside trying to lower it, or
Well, we'd have to do it
you
now
know, or
before the hour's over. Is what I'm guessing.
yeah. Like, I don't know how you're thinking about how it would work so that we know how to try and work within it.
yeah, it's medium's pretty good, guys. Just gonna say that's pretty
Okay.
good for where you could be at for this.
Okay. I mean, then
Yeah, that's true.
I guess we'll do that then.
Okay. So you just kind of hold steady at medium, doing the best you can, hoping that no mishap happens. Eleanor, you're in the room with Gio.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's preparing the ritual as he's going and working on spell. The other 3 with Edison nervously waiting outside. Edison
Oh,
pulls
yeah,
out
I'm gonna pace back and forth, I think.
Edison pulls out another cigarette and smoking it.
I'm gonna be praying, just seeing if I can help out at all. I'm very anxious.
But all of you kind of holding your breath, waiting and waiting. The hour slowly dragging on.
You're a hole in the floor, the ground.
Yeah. There's a lower. Okay. And then so it's dragging on time for it just for you guys. Being nice. Down to low.
Oh my gosh.
Gio looks to you. You ready?
Yes.
All right. He completes it at the hour point. There's the magic as the glow kind of begins around the diamond that he has placed on you. Eleanor, you feel a strange, like, pulling sensation towards your body. And suddenly, you find yourself kind of aching all over as you open your eyes. You're lying down. staring up at the ceiling. There's a clatter to the ground that you can kind of hear. Tink, 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 tink.
Of all my stuff.
All the items that you were holding all fall to the ground, including the little amulet that you had just bouncing on the ground.
And it's no longer glowing, I assume.
It is no longer glowing.
She's just like breathing, and like I'm sure, I don't know how different it feels, you know, with being like a spirit and being, you know, back in her body, but like just with this like new appreciation for her lungs and being able to just that safety, I think. Like her eyes are like fill up a little bit as she's just finally taking in the sensation. Oh, thank you, Gio.
It worked.
Thank you so much.
You're the first person I've heard of being resurrected in quite some time.
Thank you for risking it. She like puts her head on the slab, just like breathing.
Whatever you have looking over you, one lucky person.
I quite agree.
Well, he just kind of like tries to help you sit up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll like take his hand and slowly sit up. We're back to -4s, I'm assuming.
-4s again.
Oh, baby.
It never
You
ends.
gotta do it again.
The most
yeah,
familiar
she
feeling to you.
just did. It's so familiar now.
But
Then it's gotta take a toll on her, like spiritually or like physically. Like dying that many times has gotta be bad for you. Like,
It can't be good, yeah.
can't be
It's not her
good.
favorite thing in the world.
No.
just be glad I'm not doing one of those rolls with like a scaling DC for every time you die.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be a rough time for you.
So you're back.
Oh, I don't think I came out yet, but
We're all
I was about
outside
to.
still.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought we were like leaning at the door. My bad. I thought we were watching. Can you remember?
Oh, I don't know if you closed the door.
I mean, it's in a side room, so if you guys went outside, you don't even see it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Never mind.
We're probably getting antsy because we know the hour's up, so we're like,
Gosh.
Yeah. He'll help you stand
So
up if you
tense.
want to.
Yeah,
Help
I'll like
get-
gather my things.
He'll help pick up your stuff and hand it all to you.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Can I look really fast before I go outside? And I know it's going to be a little bit of a, like,
Mhm.
everyone's going to be talking. Emote. Sorry, the Eleanor emotes on
Yes,
screen.
it's
Anyway,
great.
is there, or can I, if I look at the fusor, is there anything different about it now that my soul isn't in it anymore?
It looks back to what it was. Besides, like, it still has like your hair and stuff and the flowers wrapped around it, but it's not glowing anymore.
Interesting.
It's normal color,
Okay.
that kind of chalky-ish color.
I'll put it back around my neck and just kind of like look at it for a minute. Just sort of like, you know, this was such like a significant piece of my family's history and my soul is in it and now it's not, you know, just, but like sort of like with like a gratitude, I would say, just like, and then I'll put it around my neck and I'll finally walk outside.
So you all watch as she emerges from the doorway of the temple, wearing the other clothes that the body was wearing before.
Yeah.
I got some
okay.
cut hairs from you guys. It's like around with her bangs. Not too much, I don't think. It's just a few.
No.
We'll fix it.
We
I
need to
would-
run over and
I would
hug you.
stop mid pace and like run up, yeah.
Yeah, we'd like
Aw.
hug you and stuff.
I hug her
How do you
back.
feel?
Like I just am back to life, but that is a good feeling in my
Oh.
book right now. And I'm like
so happy it
stroking her
worked.
hair.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy it worked. That was really. Oh my god. That would have been horrible.
I'm glad for it.
You probably need to rest, I think, right? We need to. Are we gonna rest in Heaven's Reach? Is that the plan?
You were wanting to head back, Edison, I'm assuming.
Yes, I need to get back.
So we can go. I'm well enough to attempt to teleport, I think.
Are you at full
you don't
health,
mind.
Rachel, or no? Or are you at just
yeah,
-4?
I think so.
You're at
I
one
think I'm just
hit
at
point.
-4s for everything.
You're at one hit point.
Oh, I am? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that. Okay.
You are
never
at
mind.
one hit point.
Just kidding.
That's
I
how
think you're
Raise Dead
awful.
works.
Winnie would touch you and just heal you for. Oh, nice. 5 points. So you have 6 hit points.
Thank you.
Can do. I'll just
Yeah.
take a couple. I'll just take a couple beats to do all 6 of my dice, my little sparklies on you.
Oh, sure.
Since I have all of those that don't use mishaps.
Mhm.
That is math. $28
Wow.
plus 6 temp, just in case.
That's beautiful.
It was just like this little 6 little sparkles. That
What's the max you can do in one roll?
3?
So it'd be 3 temp, because you can't stack those two on top of each
Oh,
other.
3 temp. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Alright. Edison also, like, when he sees you, gives like a nod in your back. But
Eleonora, unaware of his contribution, just gives him a very like she's happy, obviously.
I do think Euphemia would shoot him a look, but she's not being very obvious about it. So.
but he'll approach kind of as you guys are all gathered together. Are we
That's a couple feedback, but he's there.
Are we going back to Heaven's Reach?
I think so. I do know there's grave robbers there, and with me being alive, they may be able to track. Although, I don't know if you have any ideas of a safe place to stay that may be away from them, or better protection. Better security, even? I don't know.
Nothing I can officially give you at this point. But if you stay close to the Watchlight, find it or in there, I'm sure you'll be more safe.
All right. That's a good idea then. We will try that. But yes, I think I'm all right now. If there wasn't anything we needed to hear otherwise. You said you've uncovered everything you can here.
I've got as much as I think I can find at this point. It's happened so long ago, there's not much to go off of here.
Sure. Spoke to everyone that was involved and everything. I'm sure you were very thorough.
You ready? You're coming.
I'll thank
to-
Gio again. I will just thank him, just thank you again for risking it.
He'll give like a nod from the doorway.
Do you want to change first before we go?
He has my clothes, gross.
I mean, it's been lying around in the dirt a little bit, but
That's a great point. Would you mind ever so much?
let's go.
See, learn that from the flashcards.
Eleonora likes to be looking good all the time.
And presentable.
Yeah, I'll run out. I'll just kind of go to like a side room or something and change. I don't know if he has like a wash basin or something. I can even just like
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
water you can clean up with.
wash up a little bit, fix some of the hairs that are now uneven, and vow to fix that later. Kelly texted me.
Oh.
Rigor
Oh,
mortis
you're
and stuff.
muted.
I was like, oh, am I muted? Okay.
Oh, you're good now. Yeah, sorry.
But I was like, because like, do you want to change? I'm like, Eleanor pooped herself when she died. She's like nasty. We're like, Eleanor, you need to go change. Like, I don't know if you realize this, but
Your
you need to
nails
go
have
help
gotten
yourself.
so long. It's
Like,
disgusting.
And especially in that moment, Dab smells like roses and like amazing, and Eleanor is like,
Yeah, that's true.
Disgusting.
Oh, how
Well,
that's
if she was that
terrible.
gross, I don't know if she would have come out looking that bad. She would have
Right?
noticed immediately.
You could have cleaned up before
Fair.
coming out, I guess, then. Sure.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure. Oh man.
All right. But are you ready to go now that you're cleaned up?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Everyone gather close.
Yes.
All right. Edison will prepare to cast teleport with his hat. Dun, 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 dun. No mishap.
this is crazy. We've had crazy luck
Oh
this
my gosh.
session. We need to stay in this
So
town more often,
fortunate.
guys. This is crazy.
This town is blessed.
Roast is
That
a
was
best.
I have
We
like
live here.
a mental connection to beacons. I was like, wait, I'm supposed to cast Bless before we teleport.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
We used to have to
Whoa,
do that.
this was so weird.
You guys feel this rushing sensation once more of teleporting. You arrive standing before the Watchlight building in Heaven's Reach, one that you know is no longer there in another timeline.
This is weird.
And we are going to end our session there tonight.
Wow.
As you arrive in Heaven's Reach successfully. So, thank you.
What was the session?
This was a crazy session. This is what that was. It's a crazy session. My
It was
goodness.
so good. I cannot believe that. I was okay.
I doubt they'd
Seriously,
be resurrecting you today.
I like all these 3 weeks. I was like amping my I have to be okay with whatever happens, and it's gonna every battle I'm gonna be so nervous. I need to be really careful, and then never mind. We're good now.
I had no thought that you guys were gonna resurrect her this session either. I was like, there's no, they have no money. There's no way.
So broke. It's gonna take forever
Oh
to raise
my
that much money.
good-
I know, I was
Goodness.
thinking that. Yes. Oh, you guys are so
Absolutely
good.
insane.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, let's find somebody to raid, but I'm gonna end the recording and then we'll raid somebody. So thank you so much for joining us and watching. We really appreciate you all. Have a great time. Hope you can join us next week for more of this, and we'll see you all later. Bye.